Hey, what's up everyone? James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining me. And today we're going to be reviewing this beauty right here. This is the Olight Warrior Mini 2 flashlight that I've been testing out the last couple of months. And today we're going to review it, talk about the specs, the dimensions, what I like about it, perhaps a couple of things I don't. So in case you're in the market for a flashlight, perhaps looking to upgrade, or maybe you're just shopping for someone for Father's Day and this may be right up their alley. Now, before we commence, I do want to say big thank you to flashlightgo.com who sent this to me for testing. I'll have the link down below to their website. Flashlightgo.com, as you can imagine, is a flashlight store, a website. And not only can you purchase Olight, but many other brands as well. So I'll have the link down below. Once again, big thank you to flashlightgo.com. And give them a click, check them out if you want to purchase something so we can keep Amazon from taking over the planet. So help support other businesses as well. So as always, let's start with the specs before anything. So the dimensions of this light is 4.65 inches long, 0.9 inches in diameter. The weight is 4.3 ounces. It has a striking bezel at the front, so it can double, if needed, as a tactical weapon. It does have a magnetic back as well, which to me is a must-have for an everyday carry flashlight. It does have two buttons. It has one side rubber button right here, and then of course a tactical tail cap back here. So two modes right there. It does come with a clip. You can remove this clip and place it upside down if you want. This to me is a must-have, so I have to have it like with the bezel facing down on my jeans. That's just me, so that's how I have it. Comes with an 18650 battery, and also of course with the charging cable that, as far as I'm aware of, all Olights use this little magnetic one. So you connect it to the back, and there you go, it starts charging. And it's charging, you can see, because it's red, and then once it's fully charged, it would be green. And of course, once again, it is magnetic. And to me, as I mentioned earlier, it's a must-have for me on my everyday carry flashlights to have a magnetic back. Just in case, you needed your hands free and your car broke down, something like that, this would be a godsend. Bam! Comes in different colors. This one is called Black Lava, and it sells for $89.99 as of the time of filming this video. So the sun has set. Let's show the 6 different modes. So we're going to go ahead and start with the side switch. So it's basic everyday carry kind of stuff. So I'm going to turn off my lantern here so you guys can see it in full action. So press it and hold it down for 1 second, and you're going to get moon mode. So of course moon mode is 1 lumen. It's not very powerful. You can't see past like 6 feet, so it's definitely not a light I would want to be using to hike at night or go snake hunting or something like that. So this is not a light for that. This is like rummaging through your backpack, your glove compartment kind of thing, a very close quarters kind of thing, but you don't want to wake people up around you or something. So let's read here. Moon mode is 1 lumen. It'll last you 45 days. Pretty damn good. I appreciate a good moon or moonlight mode personally, because if I'm reading in my tent or something like that, this is the light you want. You don't want something blasting your eyes. Okay, now if you hold it down for 1 second, you're going to get to low mode. Low mode is 15 lumens. It'll last you 164 hours, and the max distance is 19 meters. So I mean, it's not the most powerful, definitely better than moon mode in a pinch. If I was, once again, stranded in the middle of nowhere, I will take this. And as I've mentioned in every single one of my flashlight reviews, the naked eye can pick up the light a lot more than the camera, so I could see a little farther than what the camera shows. Pretty decent. And let's click it down one more time. Let's get to medium. And there we go. That's just a little bit more powerful, a little bit more EDC levels of, what you expect. Some Acatillos there. And so, reading medium mode here, it is 120 lumens. It'll last you 19 hours, and the max distance is 57 meters. By the way, the little green light here is a battery indicator. So green is 100 to 60%. And then after 60 to 20, I believe it's an orange light. And then I'll just annotate it down below because I can't memorize all that. And now from medium to high mode. Now let's go over here to read. It's kind of hard to read with high mode because it like hurts your eyes. But high mode is 500 lumens. It lasts you 218 minutes, and the max distance is 117 meters. So pretty damn good right there. Definitely a light that I'm comfortable, once again, if I'm traversing through the darkness and I want to keep an eye out for rattlesnakes and, you know, holes and stuff like that, stuff that I don't want to break my ankle. Very nice. I think there may be a spider over here. I'm seeing some glittering. Can't see it anymore. And now, if you click it 3 times continuously, you're going to get SOS mode, so strobe mode. You know how this is. I don't really use this for anything, to be honest. So brief rundown once again. Hold it down for a second. You're going to get moon mode. Just 1 lumen, very, very faint. Hold it down another second. You're going to get low. Hold it down again. Medium. Again, high. And then 3 times strobe. And now let's use the back button, the tail switch. So you lean it down so slightly, and you're going to get medium mode. As we mentioned earlier, let me just recap. Medium is 120 lumens. It'll last you 19 hours, and the max distance is 57 meters. So just a slight lean, you know, you just need you dropped your keys somewhere, you know, something like that. You know, just a quick lean, let it go, it's going to let go. So very slightly, it takes you to medium mode. A nice good amount right there. Now, if you fully press it down, you're going to get turbo. And this thing is powerful. 1,750 lumens. And turbo mode is going to be very useful. This is what you want to use right away in case, you know, God forbid, you're sleeping at night and, you know, you're sleeping upstairs and it's 3 in the morning and you hear glass shatter downstairs. You know, you hear someone rummaging through your kitchen or something. Right away, you're going to want to access something powerful like this. If need be, blind them. And of course, because it's a larger flashlight, you can use this as self-defense. God forbid you never have to be in such a situation. And not only that, but even just a slight lean, medium is pretty good just to illuminate the vicinity. It's a good little middle ground, hence medium mode. But yeah, turbo is very powerful. Let's see if you can see my truck all the way over here. Yeah, it's the vehicle farthest. And as with all turbo, of course, you don't want to keep it too long because it is going to start warming up and you don't want to overheat your battery. You risk damaging your equipment. Even though it's not burning, it's not heating up as quickly as other models that I've tested. Really nice. So comparison time. So here we have the Olight Warrior 2 Mini. Like I said, it's 4.65 inches. Let's compare it next to the ThruNite T1, which is my favorite flashlight of all time. I mean, it's almost twice larger. And then we have the Phoenix E18RV2 that we reviewed a couple months back. This one's a little bit smaller. And then here is the Trustfire MC1. This is the next flashlight that I'm going to be reviewing after this Olight, and this thing is tiny. And normally this tends to be my style because it's just easier to just, you know, carry with you. It's not overly bulky, it's not weighing you down, anything like that. And they do pack a punch. They are very strong for their size. But this one, even though it's a little heavier, I do think, you know, you get a lot more lumens from it. You know, the tactical ability, just it makes it more versatile as well. So I'm very much enjoying this a lot more than I honestly thought I would. I thought this was just going to be a straight up haversack flashlight, but I've been carrying it in my jeans for the last couple of months, no problem. So my final thoughts on the Olight Warrior 2 Mini flashlight is easily has got to be my favorite Olight that I've ever owned. Now, I've owned about 3 other Olights in the past, and honestly, I ended up selling them all. They tend to be overly complicated with their settings, and they tend to be very pricey. Now, this one is still pricey at $89.99, but I do think you get a lot of bang for your buck, and at the same time, once again, it's not overly complex for a caveman like me. It's easy for me to remember the functions and how it works and all that good stuff. I like the versatility of using it as a regular flashlight, but if need be in a tactical situation, I can access very bright light, very close up, blind someone, and at the same time defend myself if need be. Now, it is a little, once again, a little larger than my usual size of everyday carry lights, but at the same time, I do think it's worth the upgrade. Once again, it is going to be a little heavier. You will feel a difference from this to this, but it wasn't so much that I couldn't bring myself to carry this every day. After a couple of days, it just felt natural, going in my jeans, and that was fine. So I really like it. I do like also the fit and finish, as always. As per usual with Olight, they do a really great job on that. And of course, the changes in the colors on these models, I think it's really fun. It adds a lot of life and variety and flavor to flashlights that can be very boring in plain Jane. So I like the red and the black. It reminds me of the mask from Kane back in WWF, if you grew up watching wrestling. But as much as I enjoy this flashlight, Corvo's birthday is 4 days away from now, and I know when we've been camping, he's been eyeing this and admiring it, so you know what? I'm just going to let him have it. I just want him to have something really cool, so it may illuminate him if he's ever in a dark spot in his life. Illuminate him from darkness. So that's about it for me. Once again, big thank you to flashlightgo.com for sending this to me. Once again, the link is down below so you can purchase it from there and check out their website. They have a ton of other flashlight models if you're once again in the market for something for yourself, or once again, Father's Day is just around the corner. So that's about it for me, folks. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, and I'll see you guys next week with another video. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.